I went out skating at Buffalo Bayou today, but I couldn't help but notice that something was different about my skates. Something felt terribly off. I didn't have the power transfer that I usually have. Something's wrong. I just rotated the wheels recently, so I knew it wasn't that. Here lately, I feel like I've been losing a little bit of power in my Reeboks, so I have been trying to tighten the laces a little bit tighter. My ankles are not locked into place like they used to be when I put these Reeboks on. Even though I've had these skates for over a year, I feel like the boot is losing its shape. Throughout this skate, you're going to notice that I am mainly depending on my right foot for support because my left foot seems to be a little on the weaker side. But regardless of how this skate goes, I'm going to finish strong. Here lately, Buffalo Bayou Trail has been one of my favorite parks to go to. It has a lot of good and decent trails, a lot of up and down hills. Downhills give you that feeling of gliding through the air. At the same time, the uphills give you that extra exercise that you need in order to burn off those excess calories. There's still a lot to this trail that I do not know about, and there's a lot of areas that I haven't been to. So it's really like an explore in progress. Not everywhere on this trail is smooth. And considering that I don't have as much stability in my left skate as I used to, I have to be extra careful in my strides as I make my way through the pathways on these trails. I would have to say that it is way too easy to go too fast on this trail before you know it. Not to mention, but people that pass through town in Houston often visit this bicycle trail because it is one of the more popular spots to go to for a good exercise. The trail that I am on right now is the asphalt part of the trail. A lot of the trail is made of concrete and it is wider than the trail that I am currently on. This bridge that I am currently going under right now contains thousands of bats, and if you listen very closely you can hear them. Many tourists come to Houston to see the bats that live underneath this bridge, which is the wall bat colony. After sunset, thousands of bats will fly from underneath this bridge. Well, it looks like I made it to the end of part of the trail. There's nowhere else left for me to go except for upstairs. So, here we go. I normally run up the stairs as fast as I can, but this time I'm going to take it a tad bit slower considering the condition of my skates. So I made it back up and I'm back on the trail. This trail has so many different pathways to it. If I was to film once a day, every day, it would take me at least a week to show you all of it. I am entering a new zone now. This is called the Lost Lake Visitor Center. The Lost Lake Visitor Center has to offer restrooms, kayak, canoe, and stand-up paddle boat rentals for the Buffalo Bayou City Adventures. Not to mention that you can also find friendly staff, trail maps, and information on upcoming events, and it is also a lost and found. That would be it on my left-hand side. And now I am leaving. They closed at 5 o'clock anyway. Now I have found me a downhill. Not an easy thing to do considering that there's a lot of bicyclists on this trail that love to dart at 90 miles per hour. As long as I could keep my left foot tilted inward, I shouldn't lose the stability of the skate, tripping myself. There are some curbs down this downhill. I'm nearing the end of it right now, passing back underneath Wall Bridge where all the bats are. Now I am exiting the trail and jumping onto a new one. Kind of have to skate through some gravel real quick. I'm going to leave the concrete trail and go to the asphalt trail, which is right down this hill. I always look for the smoothest path down a grass hill. I don't always just jump for the roughest area. After skating in these skates for a while, there's only so much I can take as far as the condition of the skates. So I'm going to have to find somewhere to sit down on a bench to kind of look at these skates to see what kind of condition they are in. I would really hate to twist my ankle. After sitting down and taking a look at these skates, I notice that the frame is not even attached to the boot in the back. No wonder. And after further looking at the front of the skate, I see that it's cracked.